if you were to encounter this man, your heart would begin to race, and he would strike terror to your very being. Imagine this man, long hair, fingernails ungrown, unkept, unclothed, literally living among the dead. A man who cried out in agony, who'd cut himself, and the whole town was in fear of him. They tried to capture him. They put him in bonds. They put him in fetters. They put him in chains. He'd just break the chains. Nothing could confine him. He was a man who, you'd say, what happened to this man that he would be in such a state? This is the man that Jesus saw when he stepped off a boat in the area referred to as the Gadarenes. This man come running to Jesus and began to cry out to him because he recognized the Lord. And Jesus rebuked the man and then began a conversation between Jesus and the devils that possessed this man. Now, I always look at a situation like this and go, how did this become possible that this man in such a state, in such a condition, could end up this way? Because it's very, very easy when you read the scripture and you hear this account of this man to just assume that this is just the way he had always been. But I find it to be interesting that after Jesus dealt with the demons and the devils, this man actually wanted to become a part of the master's team. He wanted to go with him. And Jesus said to him, says, no, go home to your family. Go home to your friends. We find this in Mark chapter number 5, verse number 19. And it causes me to pause and to think about this man who had a normal life. He had a normal life because the scripture says that he had a family, he had friends. So how did he get from that stage of a family and friends to this awesome, terrifying man that Jesus saw that day when he stepped off that boat? Well, I believe this speaks much about humanity, about choices, about processes of things. How is it that people go from one life to a whole different life full of destruction? We've seen this. And I may be speaking to someone today that that's your condition. And I'm just here to tell you that as Jesus ministered to that man, he's here to minister to you today. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.